life in general. Hope everybody's doing well. And as of late, have you been feeling people have been doing a lot of stuff out of hopelessness, man? Like, they just going to the point where, they just don't care. They just really just at their wits end. They're at their rope. They feel that things are literally out of reach, and the only thing they can really do is doing something like underhanded or just like shady. And it's crazy because a lot of us, we get up every day, we do the right thing. Some of us may, we may got a side hustle. We may not report all that money on your taxes, but in that same token, it's like, man, we doing what we have to do, right? We doing what we have to do to survive. And it's just a group of individuals, man. It's a group of people that's out here that they're tech savvy, but they use their savvy just for just nefarious things, just to get over on people, man. And I mean, you kind of be like, okay, you want to kind of play devil's advocate. It's like, okay, man, like, dang, maybe they might be in a tough spot, but just some people, man, this is their livelihood. This is what they do. This is what they do. They plot, scheme, scam, look for the next wave to ride. And if you ain't in the know, I'm talking about the Klarna glitch. And you can look it up on TikTok, you can look it up on YouTube, and I just seen it as of late in real time at my job. And I'm talking about these individuals, they coming in with their iPhones, because with iPhone you got a digital wallet. You can actually hold the Klarna card or virtual card or whatever it is inside the digital wallet, and they got another person's information inside the digital wallet, and they just running it up. And it's just unfortunate, man. And just when things could be like worse, you never know. You probably could have a death in the family. You never know. You could have just went through a rough patch, man, and you really need something to break through. And I experienced this today. A lady, I came in and she was trying to get something, with Klarna, and come to find out, her information has already been used. And when I tell you, the look of shock on her face and the despair, I felt for her, man, because she was really trying to get her daughter a really nice computer, something that she can do all her academics with, and she wasn't able to do it because it was fraudulent activity on her account. And it's unfortunate. And I think a lot of people, they kind of just really see the situation at hand. What I'm saying? I see that the fact that I can make this quick money, I can really just get over real quick, but you just don't really see all the other stuff on the back end where people just really need these tools, to get what they need. And it's sad, man. And I know the lady, she was going back and forth with the whole process. I think they had her on loop because I don't know if the customer service is not as good. And she was just going through the motions. And man, I can definitely say my heart went out to her, because for the simple fact that she wasn't able to get her daughter the laptop. I think she actually was calling around to see if anybody could just like cash app her or Zelle her, whatever. And I think this is the side of things that these people don't necessarily see when you kind of leave people picking up the pieces, and you doing something out of hopelessness because or just being straight up lazy, and you know people are left with nothing, you know, and it's unfortunate. It's sad, but I mean, this is the society we live in. People looking for a fast come up, and they don't care who gets hurt in the process or whatever is just left in shambles. You know what I'm saying? You can't even, you know, people can't get payment options which that they need to get stuff done. But this is what we live. This is the world we live in, and you know, information is power, and people can grab your information off of a dark web and just go to work. Sad, but let me know comments in the comments down below if y'all experienced this, if y'all been a victim of y'all information being stolen on this Klarna app, man. This is insane, man. It's not a glitch. It's a scam. Your information is out there on the dark web, and it's unfortunate. It really is, man. I hate to see I hate to have seen what I saw today. All right, y'all. Let's get the comments popping down below, and I appreciate y'all tuning in to what I got to say, man. If you like this type of content, subscribe. If you just passing through, I appreciate the view. If you know somebody that's going through this, send this video to them. All right, y'all. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.